Midlands Community Foundation really helps to serve all of Sarpy and Cass counties. We are a granting organization. In addition to a number of grants that we provide to nonprofits through our grants program, we also partner with various communities.
We founded Moving Veterans Forward, and we filled that gap between finding a place to live and furnishing that place for that veteran. Most of our veterans, when they go to move into their new home, their entire life that they have at that time is in a plastic sack or in a suitcase. That is it. That's where we come in. We fill that void. We give them a bed to sleep on, a TV to watch, a couch, dishes, pots and pans. So that first day when we move them, it's a good day, and it gives them a fresh start and a good start in their new path. And we've moved over 700 veterans in 5 years. If it wasn't for the Midlands Foundation and what they do, we would never ever see these numbers.
Midlands Community Foundation is dedicated to improving the lives of the people that we serve in Sarpy and Cass County. We have met the challenges of changing times to help our donor by providing charitable options that give our donor tax benefit and strategic advice for charities and the charitable funds in which they want to invest in.
We work with crime victims and people who are going through the criminal justice system, who are going through the court system. We work with children who have to come and testify and talk about terrible things that have happened to them. First thing that we ask them in the criminal case is if they like dogs. And if they like dogs, then we introduce Manny to them. And Manny's main role is to help people calm down, help them tell the story. And that money that I received through Midlands Community Foundation helped me get to the place where we're at right now. Last year, Manny was involved in 71 criminal cases and had contact with 123 crime victims. None of that would have been possible if we wouldn't have had the funding and support from the Midlands Community Foundation.
Midlands Community Foundation has been a supporter of One World for a long, long time in a very innovative program, which was really the first in the metropolitan area. In a partnership that we have with the foundation as well as Ronald McDonald House, we have a mobile clinic that provides full service dental care, from not just screenings but all the way to treatment, so that a child who doesn't have access to a dentist, and surprisingly enough, that's a lot of children, the foundation has really been instrumental in helping us reach about 400 children between Sarpy County and Cass County that we wouldn't otherwise reach.
The Papillion Senior Center became a part of the Midlands Community Foundation as a designated fund about 2.5 to 3 years ago. And really what happened was it was just too much work for the board of directors to kind of stay on top of all of the nonprofit rules and regulations. So it was really great partnership and opportunities for us to work with the Midlands Community Foundation. So basically we get to have all the fun, raise money, write grants, and then they kind of manage the fund for us and do the background work, the accounting things. The fact of being part of the Midlands Community Foundation, they happen to be right here locally. I think the city of Papillion, as most people can know, it's a great community, and we are just very fortunate to be a part of that.
The Loft is important because it is the only performing arts center in Cass County right now. The Loft's main goal is to encourage everyone to participate in the creative arts, regardless of age or economic standing or sometimes even talent. We just want to get people involved. The Midlands Community Foundation has given us many gifts in the past to help us. They've been a great resource for us. The Midlands really does care about all different kinds of nonprofits in the area.
Our Weekend Food for Kids program, which is a shorthand called the Backpack Program, provides 4 pounds of healthy food to elementary school children each Friday during the school year. They take it home with them, and that's food that they have over the weekend. These children have been identified by their school partners as in danger of being home alone, in danger of not having any food between lunch at school on Friday and lunch at school on Monday. And so we try to help fill in that gap for them Midlands Community Foundation's involvement with the Backpack program began several years ago and has grown exponentially ever since. We could not serve Cass County and Sarpy County in the way that we do without their support.
The partnership between Midlands Community Foundation and Bellevue Community Foundation is a very rewarding one, and they allow us to go out and feel good about what we're doing to improve our community, to provide services and to people that need it, and most importantly, to go out and be a positive influence in our community.
Big Brothers Big Sisters is important for our community because more and more children are growing up in single-parent households, foster care, or living with family members, and could just use an additional friend and role model in their life. Midlands Community Foundation has been a great partner to Big Brothers Big Sisters. They are a funder who truly cares not only about their own goals and the needs of their community, but also making sure that their nonprofit partners are successful.
We welcome students here into the museum not just to support academic standards, but to help them just learn about the world, to learn about themselves, to maybe get excited about something that they have never experienced before. Part of our sponsorship from the Midlands Community Foundation is for transportation grants for schools. We provide up to $150 for school to help cover their costs for transportation, and we know that's significant and very helpful for schools, especially in rural areas in Sarpy and Cass County.
The foundation has different charitable vehicles that a donor can work through. We have our charitable funds, we have our grants, and we have our discretionary monthly gifts. Our charitable funds are established for individuals or organizations that want to make a difference. They have a certain interest or a certain program or a project that wants to be created within the community. And by coming underneath the Midlands Community Foundation's umbrella, that gives them the tax advantage. We become their administrator. We become their heart and soul of being a nonprofit organization. When we work with other nonprofits through our grant program, these are organizations that have their 501c3, but we bring their services into Sarpy and Cass County. We don't want to reinvent the wheel because the wheel's already been created. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that our people in Sarpy and Cass County are being benefited by their wonderful services. And same thing with our discretionary gifts. We know there's a lot of smaller nonprofit organizations that need money on just a really quick basis. And so we do revisit these all the time and on a monthly basis and give monies back into the community.
Midland Community Foundation has been giving funds to our CASA program since about 2009. And again, it just helps provide the extras for these children to help them feel normal. It just means a lot to our children and also to our volunteers just to have another entity stand beside us.
Going public has helped in creating more charitable dollars for the charities, but it's been interesting to deal with veterans organizations and health-related organizations and children in need, especially education, all that kind of thing. So it's really helps open your eyes as to all the needs in the community.
We play a huge role in the communities. We fill a void that a lot of the communities can't afford a full-time staff. We step in and volunteer time to provide those emergency services to the people of our community. Sarpy and Cass County both, we have a number of volunteer fire departments. The support and the partnership has been huge. When we can get that kind of support from the community and from a foundation as the Midlands Community Foundation, it just helps all the way around, helping us to do what we do.